Infinity Castle, serious Zenitsu. I said it before, I'll say it again. He would have been a good main character for this whole anime. Like, he looks like a villain in this. Like, he just looks like he's going to do damage. So, let's try. Landscape page, pencil eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. So just dead eyes looking Zenitsu. So we'll go center point of my page about here. We'll keep it at the eyes along halfway. Top of his head will probably go off the page. So go very big now. Close up shot of serious Zenitsu. Diagonal. And then we will spike. Right. Up. And then join them across the way. And then we'll add a hair or two coming off the front and maybe one at the back. And then black in here. Bottom eyelid line. It's kind of like a V. It's normally a little bit thicker at the angle, the change of direction side here. But he's stressed out, very angry, for reasons that will become clear if you don't read the manga. Right, and then his golden eyes, kind of not like circular, it's got like a few angles. You know, it's not a perfect circle, so it makes it easier to draw. So, and then he has basically like a half moon sort of pupil with like a dark shadow on top of them. So you could do this part just with color if you didn't want to draw with sort of black line. But I will draw it in anyway. Like, you should be using a pencil anyway to start. So we do this little sort of half moon sort of shape. And this is kind of like really dark brown inside. And then there's like a gap, and then another line that follows the shadow of his eyelashes. Okay. And this is like real dark inside. So like very dark brown, and then it's all orange around the rest, right? Kind of glowing even. So it goes from like brown to orange to lighter orange to yellow to light yellow, and then white around the bottom. It's like a gradual fade sort of gradient. So he's got an eyebrow. So just like a spiky start to his eyebrow there. And then this does go underneath his hair, but I'll draw it in and we can erase anything afterwards. Just an easier way of doing this. Okay, kind of that shape. Kind of looks like a duck or something if you give it feet. And then there's like eyelash or eyebrow sort of texture lines there. And then he has a very sort of aggressive, well, it's like just flat kind of his eyelid, right? Just there, and maybe like another one. Okay, kind of like a nose line there. Now, they do like hatching for a shadow, like all underneath his fringe. So I can just shade it with grey, like, and you can with pencil as well, because sort of hatching lines are kind of difficult, you know, to get underneath his hair and everything. So it's up to you. Like, if you're like an absolute genius manga style drawer, you could do all the hatching, but I will avoid, just for simplicity's sake. someone said, this is not Art.Simple, this is art hard. I was like, yeah, I know. We try and make it simple. So we'll avoid that. So let's see. Next eye, right? Now, the distance between his eyes is not a full eye. It's probably like 3/4 of his eye, or maybe even half. You know, but probably half actually. Or maybe like, yeah, just to the edge of his color part of his eye. That'll kind of roughly give you the distance to go for when we start that next spike, see? It's because Demon Slayer eyes are huge. Like they're way bigger than standard. So then this goes across here. Right. Head's probably tilted a little bit. And then this goes back. Then down. And then there's like they did that extra little line or two off the front. And I'll just color this black. Sorry for that noise, it's my washing machine in the next room. If you can hear that. Bottom eyelid again, it's like a V. And usually the center of this V is just a little bit darker than the rest. And then we'll stress him out because he's stressed. And then we'll do that angled yellow eye, the color part of his eye, the iris just in there. And then we'll do the half moon. And then the shadow that just comes along here. Eyebrow, spiky, and then comes back to the two spikes behind. Eyelid lines just in here. And that's basically his eyes. So his nose then, so they just do a little sort of zigzag sort of shape for the tip of the nose, this sort of curvy thing. It's kind of like thicker in the middle for the shadow. And then his nostril, just here. Right, and then they do the sort of hatching on the nose, you know, this kind of thing like that. And then a very serious sort of downturned mouth, right? So it's kind of got these dimples on the edges. And then it goes sort of up, down in the middle, down to there. And then they do that triangle underneath the bottom lip. And then his chin, it's kind of like a V. Right, so proportions of things. His eyelash, the top eyelash, to his nostril is about the same as nostril to chin. So there and there are about the same. So like this space and this space are about the same. And then nostril to the bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. And then he just has this gradual curve of a jaw, right? It's not like Dragon Ball where they go out to there and then suddenly change. He's more round faced. So I could gradually curve around up to like, say, like here, say beside his eye. So you want to like go down or up, whichever way. You want it gradually to curve around the sort of face. Right, and then here as well. The face shape can be difficult, so take your time. Some people like to start with the face shape, get it out of the way. I understand. I prefer eyes because, you know, if you do the face shape and then you can't fit the eyes in, you know, it can be a nightmare. Now, Zenitsu's hair and ears. So he's got those flat hair spikes, that type. So if we started here, okay, and then an ear underneath. And so then, so you want, yeah, another one. And this way. And then this comes down here. So this travels back up. And then there. Right, there is all texture lines on all this as well. So say, where's this go? So these, some of these kind of like stick out a bit and then go up off the page. Look at the back of his head here. Very wide. So there's all these sort of just L shapes, kind of like squares or little spikes like this sticking off. Right, and then over the other side of his head as well. There. That goes like and then I think it meets another one that like comes out and down. Where's that go? Joins here. And then this goes this way. That way. then you gotta start adding texture. Oh, and there's some behind his neck here as well. Do do. And then all these lines, kind of on the ends, mostly the ends. Can't see any. Well, maybe on this one it goes up a bit further. That way. Do, do. Right. That's his head, and then we got neck. 2 lines coming down here. And then his Demon Slayer collar going underneath his chin. Some neck muscles there. And then this is the white section. And then his orange clothing coming down around there, and then it goes off the page. Well, yeah, going this way and down. Right, and then there's like, you know, the collar sort of area here. Then there's a button. No detail on it. Little triangle. Another one. And that is Serious Zenitsu. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.